This is a 30-minute video, and we are going to use some equipment today, so go ahead and find 2 dumbbells. I recommend lighter weights, something like 3 pounds or 5 pounds would be great. I have also been known when working out outdoors to sometimes find other objects. So if dumbbells are not available to you, you can be creative in your approach to finding weights to use. All right? If you don't have any weights or you don't want to use any weights, don't worry, you can still do the entire workout. You're just going to need to work your mental muscle to get those actual physical muscles working a little bit harder too. So let's go ahead and start with a dynamic warm-up, just stepping side to side. Lateral steps, warming up those glutes, getting our body nice and warm. We're going to hit a little bit of everything today. So we're going to do some bis, we'll do some tris, we'll do some presses for your shoulders, some rows for your back, abs for sure, and then we're going to be working your legs intermittently in between too. So should be a lot of fun. I hope the 30 minutes go by quickly for you. All right, from here, step your feet together, reach your arms up overhead. We're going to march and twist, elbow to opposite knee. Big exhale as your elbow and knee come together to twist. I want you to pull your core in, abs towards the spine, away from the waistband. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, you're going to swing one leg forward. Opposite arm's going to come up, twisting through the torso, twisting through the arms. Good. Gently rotating through the spine, easing our body into today's workout. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, set up for squats. Feet are going to go about shoulder width apart. Screw your feet into the floor or push out on the floor. Find those glutes. Brace your core, abs up and in. You're going to reach down, touch the floor, touch the ceiling. Touch the floor, touch the ceiling. Good. Going as low as you can go without rounding the back. You want to reach your hips back, drop your butt down, the bottom, squeeze those glutes. Good. Watch this change. We're going to touch down, twist up to the left, touch down, twist up to the right. So you'll notice I'm twisting through my hips, pivoting on my back foot, warming up those hips into different ranges of motion. Good. 6 more. 6. Reach it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. All right. Turn your toes out. So coming into a sumo squat, I'm going to have you push your heels into the floor, and I want you to push out as though you could rip the floor underneath you, make a giant crack right underneath your booty. Take your arms out to the sides. You're going to go as low as you can, like a second position plie, sumo squat. Sweep the floor, reach your arms up overhead, sprinkle. Sweep, sprinkle. So what I always think about when I'm sprinkling is that little phrase, sprinkle kindness around like confetti. So I sweep it up, and I sprinkle that shit everywhere. Sprinkle. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. All right, set yourself up at the back of your mat. You're going to bring your feet underneath your hips, feet parallel. Turn your thumbs out. Inhale, stand nice and tall. Exhale, brace the core, belly tight, glutes squeeze. Screw your feet into the floor and we'll hinge back and then squeeze the glutes to stand up. So staying in a nice healthy range of motion here. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Pull those abs up and in. Good. Sending the hips back, then bring the hips forward. That's it. 7 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, abs up and in. 3, 2 more. 2, on your next one, hold it back. You're going to stay in a hinge. Should feel your glutes. Make sure your abs are pulled in. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders. From here, you're going to reach your arms back as though you could touch the backs of your hands and your elbows together behind your back, and then bring them together again. Making a W with your arms. Make sure your abs are nice and tight. You're bracing your core so that you don't arch your back. Warming up your upper back and your shoulder muscles. 6, abs up and in, hips back. 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next one, hold it back. Reach your arms up overhead. You're going to forward fold. Reach the hips back, float the fingertips to the floor. Take a deep breath in. You're doing great. Walk your hands out for an inchworm. Hold your plank, squeeze those glutes, walk it back. Do it again. Walk your hands out to an inchworm. Pause, take it back. You can continue like that. This is going to warm up your shoulders and your core. For a little bit more, you're going to touch hand to opposite shoulder. Challenging your balance, challenging your core stability. Again, plank, option to hold or touch hand to shoulder. Good. Walk it back. 2 more. Plank, option to hold or touch hand to shoulder. Good. Walk it back. Last time, take it out into a plank. Hold, hand to shoulder, drop your knees down. Good. From here, keep your left hand on the ground. Take your right hand, put it behind your head. Push your left hand into the floor so your arm's straight. You're going to take your right elbow, touch your elbows together. As you exhale, twist that right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, twist up, come back down. Hips stay still. Rotating through the mid-back. 4, 3, keep pushing your left hand into the floor. 2, last one. Good, switch sides. Right hand down, left hand behind your head. Push your right hand into the floor. Bring your elbows together. Take that left arm, rotate up, and then back down. Exhale up, back down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, last one. Good. Come back to center. All right, so we're going to do a couple tricep push-ups. These are the kind of push-ups you do in yoga. So your elbows are going to stay right by your sides. And we're going to do an eccentric push-up, which means we'll count 10 seconds down. We'll pause at the bottom, and then we'll come on back up. So if you're just beginning with these, you're going to put your hands under your shoulders, stay on your knees. If you want more, you're going to come up onto your tippy toes. I'm going to demonstrate down here for now. So wherever you're at, brace your core, squeeze your glutes. You're going to lower yourself down for a count of 10, 9, elbows by your sides, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back up. Let's do it again. Elbows stay in by your sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, lowering down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop down. From here, squeeze your legs together. Keep your toes, your knees, and your hips on the ground. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your abs up and away from the mat, trying to make them feel lighter on the mat. Then from there, hands are going to lift up, chest lifts up, head lifts up. If you're looking up at me like this, go ahead and bring your chin down and lengthen through the back of the neck. Option 1, stay here. Abs up and in, legs squeezing tight. Option 2, little pulses. Squeeze those elbows together behind your back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Shoulders reaching down. 2, 1, and rest. Good job. All right, let's do it again. All the way from your push-up position, either on your knees or on your toes. 10 seconds down. I want you to be able to control the entire movement. So push the floor away from you. Pull your core in, squeeze your glutes. Lowering down for 10, 9, elbows by your sides, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Again, elbows by your sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Lowering down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes down, knees down. Squeeze your legs together. Pull your abs up and away from the mat. Lift your hands up. Shoulders reaching down your back. Elbows and hands reaching to the ceiling. Neck in line. Squeeze those legs harder. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, reach your arms up overhead, lengthening from your heels to your hands. Thumbs up to the ceiling. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so before we stand up, just a little bit of booty. Go ahead and set yourself up for clamshells here on your side. Feet together. You're going to open the knee, close, open, and close. Belly in nice and tight. Make sure you're holding your hips still, bracing your core. I like to put my hand here on my hip so I can check in on those hips. Make sure they're not getting out of whack. Doing anything funny. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now watch this change. Knees touch together, toes touch. Knees, toes, knees, toes. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hold the hip still. Can you get your foot higher? Can you get your knee higher? Work that range of motion. Let's go. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now hold your leg lifted. Flex your foot. You're going to squeeze your glute, back kick. Knee to your chest, sideline back kick. This is going to require you stay tight here through your core. So brace the abs. If somebody was to come kick you, I want them to hit something hard. Kick that leg up and back. Feel the glute. Squeeze. Imagine you're pushing something really heavy away. Push it back. 5 more. 5. Let's go. Push it back. 4. All the way. 3, 2. On your next one, hold it back. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8. Higher. 7, 6. Toes down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch sides. Been blessed with 2 butt cheeks. Let's use them. Setting up for clamshells on the other side. Knees to 90 degrees. Hips slightly back. Pull your core in. You're going to lift that top knee up and then close. Open and close. Beautiful. You know what's coming, so prepare yourself mentally. You can totally do it. I know you can. Keep it up. Working that knee all the way up, all the way down. Remember, you can play around with the positioning, so if you're not feeling in your glutes, try shifting your body around till you find a place where you feel your butt muscles doing the work. 4, 3, 2, watch this change. Lift the knee up. We're going to touch knees together and then toes together. Knees touch, toes touch. Good. Abs pulling up and in the whole time. Holding those hips still. I don't want to see. I've seen some funky dance moves in this position before. Don't be that person. Hold your hips still. I've done it too. Trust me. That's how I know. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now you're going to keep the knee lifted. Squeeze the glute. Flex the heel. Extend the leg back. Sideline back kicks. Remember, you want to keep that core braced so that you can balance as you reach your leg up and back behind you. Working at a diagonal. Up and back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next one, hold it up and back. Pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Voila! What do you say let's give our booties a break? At least a little bit of a break, and let's grab those dumbbells and get into some arm action here. So, I'm going to have you start, I guess it's not really a booty break, we're going to start with a squat. So, bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders and turn your toes out slightly. That way you can have your dumbbells here directly in front of your hips. You're going to brace your core. Screw the feet into the floor or push out on the floor. Find those glutes. Lower yourself down. Weights will reach towards the floor. Don't let them reach forward. You want to reach straight down between your feet and then squeeze your butt muscles, stand up. So this is more of a deadlift type motion with the weights down here below. Really important that you brace your core and you don't move through your spine. You move through your hips. So if that means a smaller range of motion today, that's fine. Keep screwing the feet into the floor. Drive out with the knees. At the bottom, squeeze those butt cheeks to help you stand up. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Stand all the way up, and now we're just gonna go bicep curl, overhead press. So keep screwing the feet into the floor. Keep those abs pulled in nice and tight. You're gonna curl to the shoulder, spin to press up, curl to the shoulder, control down. All the way up, all the way down. Good. As you press up, imagine you could touch the ceiling, trying to push through those dumbbells. 3. Good. 2. Are your abs still tight? I hope so. 1. All right, let's put those together. Arms down in front of your hips. You're going to squat down at the bottom, hold. We'll do the curl while we're here. Abs in nice and tight. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, press. Back to your hips. Squat, curl, press. Good. Squat, abs in, curl, press. Brace that core. That's key here. Feel the work in the glutes. Feel the thighs. Maybe feel your core and your back. I'm feeling my biceps and my shoulders too. 6 more. Squat, curl, press. Woo! Drive through those heels right here. Drive down to stand up. Last 4. 3. Notice if you're doing anything funny with your head like this. Bring your chin down. 2. Last 1. Good. All right, you're going to turn. Well, I'm going to turn to the side. You're going to turn your feet in. So your feet point straight ahead. Now bring your arms by your sides. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Stand tall. Exhale, screw the feet into the floor. Squeeze the glutes, brace the core. In your good posture, we're going to hinge, keeping the dumbbells right by your sides, and then squeeze your glutes to stand up. So again, really important that those weights reach to your heels and not out in front of you that way. That's not good for your back. Keep the weights closer to your heels. Then other than that, practicing good form, moving through the hips, no rounding, no arching the back. Keep your head in line with your spine. 3 more. 3, 2. On your next one, hold it back. Keep your abs pulled up and in. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back. Once you've looked up at me, bring your chin down, and we're going to go 10 rows. Keep the elbows by your sides. Shoulders squeeze together, squeeze down. You're going to reach your elbows up to the ceiling, and then back down by your sides. Got a bent over row. 3 more. 3, butt out, abs in. 2, last 1, arms down, stand up. So let's put those 2 moves together, all right? Go ahead and hinge back. 1 row, straighten the arms, stand up. Hinge, row, stand up. Going super slow so you can make sure you're in a good position with your back. Bracing your core. Feel those glutes. There's no rush here. Form is key. 5 more. 5, 4, 3 more. 3, Feel the stretch in your hamstrings every time. 2. Last one. Good. All right. You're going to hang on to these weights. Go ahead and come on down to the floor. You'll set one weight on either side of you and come into a bridge position. So we're going to start with a chest press. Grab both of the weights, tighten your belly, and lift your feet up off the ground. Start with both arms. I'm going to have you reach your elbows out to the side so your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Keep your belly button pulled in. Knees stay right over your hips. Exhale, you're going to press up. Inhale, pull down. Press up, pull down. Weights may feel light at the beginning. We're going to be doing high volume amount of these, so just go with it. Focus on getting that full range of motion here. Pressing all the way up, all the way down, keeping that core pulled in nice and tight. 10, 9, 8, exhale to tighten the core and to press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next one, press both arms up, hold it here, turn your palms to face each other. You're going to place your feet on the floor. Drive your heels into the ground, lift up into a glute bridge, squeeze the glutes in nice and hard. And we're going to go tricep extensions or skull crushers. Lower the weights toward your forehead and then extend back up. Control the way down, the way up, nice and slow. And if your elbows are doing something funny like that, don't let them happen. Don't let it happen. Squeeze your elbows in toward each other. Good. Tone those tries. 6 more. 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2. Last one. Lower the hips down. You're going to lower one weight down. Press your opposite arm up to the ceiling. Lift both knees up again over your hips. Whatever hand you have the weight in, you're going to extend your opposite leg out straight. And from there, we're going to go chest presses, holding this leg out, challenging your core a little bit more. Pull that belly button to your spine. Elbow out, press up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up, bring your knee in, switch hands with the weight carefully. Tighten the core, belly button to spine, extend the opposite leg out. 10 single arm chest presses on this side. Notice if you're wiggling around a lot. You may see some imbalances from one side to the other. I'm going to try to straighten those out. Belly button in. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. All right, you're going to take both dumbbells, one in each hand, and press your arms straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to have you turn your palms to face each other. Pull your ribs down so your whole back should stay on the mat, and your hips are going to be down too. From here, we're going to reach the arms overhead with the weights. Do not arch the back. So you're going to go as far as you can, as far as feels okay on your shoulders without arching the back, and then come on up. This is strengthening your lat muscles, but if you arch your back, you're not going to be working your abs, and we want your abs and your lats to work against each other. So keep that core pulled in. Do not let your rib cage move. Do not let your back lift up off the mat. 4 more. 4, 3. Your range of motion might look smaller. That's okay. 2 more. Stretch, keeping the back on the ground. Last one. Good. Right back up to center. Separate those hands again. Drive through the heels. Glute bridge plus skull crushers. Reach those weights down to the sides of your forehead. Elbows stay directly over the shoulders. Squeeze the glutes hard, burning out the tris. 10, 9, 8. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Set the hips down, set the weights down. We've got just enough time for some abs here. Go ahead and bring your knees up over your hips again, hands behind your head. Exhale, you're going to crunch up. Inhale, lower down. So as you do this, I want you to imagine you're wearing a corset. So squeeze your abs in, belly button to your spine, and squeeze your abs in from the outside of your waist to the center line of your body. Can you press your knees together gently? Keep them there. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, crunch up, hold it up, arms down by your sides. You're gonna extend your legs out and then pull back in. Exhale, inhale. Keep your belly button pulled into your spine. Do not let your spine move. We are resisting arching your back by using your core. 3, 2, last one. Good, set both feet down. Reach your arms up overhead, give yourself a nice big stretch. And as you exhale, you're gonna roll yourself all the way up to a seated position. Flip yourself over, we'll come into a high plank. On your hands and your toes, squeeze your butt muscles together. Slow and controlled mountain climbers. One knee comes up to your chest at a time. Push your hands into the floor. Try to push the ground away from you. If you want a challenge, now you can try reaching one toe out to the side and then the other. Let's go. Tap it out. Tap it out. Hips staying in line with the head and the rest of the spine. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set your knees down. Child's pose. Stretch it out. How we doing? I hope you're doing good. Take one more big deep breath in here. And come up onto your hands and knees. We're going to finish out with a little bit of stretching. So take an arm. You're going to thread the needle. Thread it underneath your opposite shoulder. And I feel here a nice stretch in my back, in the back of my shoulder. So make sure you're just keeping your neck nice and long and you're extending your arm through. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2 would be to reach your other arm up to the ceiling. And option 3 would be to wrap that arm around your torso and grab your thigh. Pick whatever position feels good for you in this little twist. And on your next exhale, unwind yourself from wherever you are and switch sides. Thread the other arm through, getting your shoulder on the ground, head relaxes down. You can stay there. Extend your arm up to the ceiling if you'd like. You can wrap your arm all the way around your hips, maybe grabbing the inside of your thigh. Whew. Take another deep breath in. You're doing awesome. Almost through your 30-minute workout for the day. Come up onto your hands and knees. You're going to step 1 foot forward between your hands. And we're going to come into half splits. So you'll straighten through the front leg, flex the toes, keep your hips square. Lift up with the chest. Should feel a stretch here in your hamstring, maybe your calf. If you want more of an outer thigh stretch, outer hip stretch, you're going to walk your hands to the outside of your leg. We're going to hold here. You can also grab your toes, pull your toes to your nose for more of a calf stretch. Take a couple deep breaths in. Good. Exhale back to center and switch sides. Step your other foot forward. Option 1, hang out here. Option 2, half splits. Flex your foot, toes up to the ceiling. Again, looking for the stretch through the hamstring, through the calf. For more of an outer thigh, outer hip stretch, you're going to walk your hands to the outside of your leg. Again, option to pull your toes back to your nose. Ooh, it's a big stretch. Take one more full breath in. You're going to shift the weight back into your front foot. And we're going to turn into a side lunge here. So for today, I'm going to have you lift your toes up to the ceiling. You should feel a stretch across your inner thigh. And then we'll just gently switch to the other side. Weight through the heel, chest lifted, toes up, stretching open the inner thigh again. Switch sides. Stretch that inner thigh. Last time, switch sides. Stretch your inner thigh. Good. All right, then from here, you'll lift your hips up, toe heel your feet closer together. Slide your hands up, your shins lift the chest. Find something to balance on. We'll pull your heel to your butt, going into a quad stretch. Keep your knees together. Press your hips forward. Smile, breathe. All the wonderful things you want to remember. And switch sides. Other heel to your butt, knees together. You did it. Yay. Take one last deep breath in. Let's finish out in good posture, so bring your feet right underneath your hips. Soften the knees, feel all 10 toes and your heel touching the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Lengthen and exhale, shake it out. You are done. Thank you.